Hello guys, welcome to Pagan Outdoors. Now, yeah, I've not been about for a few, well, over a month probably, but ill health and all the rest. So I'm out for an hour or two this afternoon. Glorious weather. If I just pan round slowly without juddering the camera, you can see like somewhat getting away a bit, but in an absolutely glorious woodland, which is my favourite woodland, has to be said. It's really good to be back out. So I've not been here for over a month, so the yeah, it's certainly changed a bit. So as it should do for this time of year, plenty of fresh growth. So I'm just going to pick somewhere to set the hammock up, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Alright guys, all set in the hammock. Just listening to the wind and the silver birches. Hypnotic, especially with the sun shining through on the new leaf growth. Sort of, what is it, sort of like brings it just like a light green glow on the leaves. Something special about springtime, and the sun's out shining through the new growth. Really missed being out in the woods the last over a month, 5 weeks if not more, being outdoors, sort of out in the woods or otherwise. So it's so important to get out into nature, to reconnect, get away from everything and just relax, let the soul wander, reconnect with what's around you. As the Japanese, I don't know if they started it, but they certainly coined the forest bathing term Shumin-yoku. They've been studies for over 30 years, if not longer. Same with sort of South Koreans and Swedes and everyone else. I mean, we don't need science to tell us that being out in nature is good for you. It's really sort of a no-brainer. So, I mean, you can get out in nature in many ways, from a short walk with the dog. I like doing the camps, but even just a short hour or two in the hammock truly resets the body and the mind. So, well, I'm not that minding the weather. It could be chucking it down and I'd still be out with a tarp over the top, but when it's like this, sun shining, got a few sort of raptor birds overhead looking for a tasty meal. I've got pheasants, I've got all sorts of birds in the trees, wind blowing through the trees, creating that lovely sound, sunlight shining through all the new growth. It's truly, it's a delight for the soul, for want of a better word. So this isn't going to be a very long sort of video, just like sort of bring you along while I sort of come out and just chilled for a bit. I've got a new cane walking stick that I have a few sort of lying around up against trees in this woodland, and occasionally I'll pick them up and do a bit to them. So I may do some with that or leave it for another day. Sort of the beauty of things. You don't have to, when you come out in, so if you come out into a woodland set, you don't have to do bushcraft. I have all the kit with me to be able to do something like that, but sometimes it's just nice to sort of be in the moment, just especially if you've got a hectic work life, home life, with the family and that. It's just nice to be. And I think, as I've said before, being in a hammock, just relaxing. I think I've said in a few groups before now, it's like a form of Zen, hammock Zen. So I can't do any of the sort of meditation positions that some do. And I will do a separate video on grounding and sort of connecting with nature that way. Will be coming soon. But just chilling in a hammock. So this is my sort of spare one I keep in the car. But I fancied one without all the netting and the undercoat. Just a quick. I've just come out with my haversack, the canvas haversack, and just a little dry bag with this hammock in. That's it. Nice and simple. And just sort of set up in a spot that I haven't set up in for quite a while. So I've got sort of bluebells under me, around me. It's a nice spot. It's a bit, the rangers and stuff have, they cut the grass a while back, but so it's a bit sort of, I suppose, manicured to the rest of the woodland, but it's just a different part of the woodland, really. I mean, I've hammocked in goalposts, between goalposts, in schoolyards, or playgrounds, should I say, beside school buildings, all over the place. So, but yeah, no, the woods is definitely one of the better places. But as I say, sort of get nature where you can, even if you're out in the garden, sort of potting around, doing a few plants, or with this time of year, some seedlings, or put some seedlings into their final places. Anything sort of outdoorsy. I mean, to be fair, even if you was unable to get out and you were unable to leave the house, you could have some plants in the house, of them sort of almost like a glass fish bowl with the different cactuses and stuff in. So that might be, and sort of like the little sort of succulent plants type things, even just sort of looking after them is a good way of just relaxing. But if you can get out, then I would wholeheartedly recommend it. It's just such a, hard to describe really, I suppose. It's a feeling you get, and you can feel yourself getting recharged, resetting the mind, and sort of you can go back into the current world and sort of deal with what all that entails. But getting out regularly into nature is certainly a way to coping mechanism to deal with all the stuff that's going on in the world at the moment. I think we need it more and more. apparently doctors are even prescribing it now. So there you go. The medical professions finally get around to the benefits of it. To be fair, ecotherapy has been around for a while, but it has been sort of poo-pooed in some medical circles, but others have wholeheartedly grabbed it with both hands, and it's proved really beneficial to people. I've seen it myself in this woodland with people that have struggles and they've come out to do ecotherapy, and it's changed them for the better, I hasten to add. So it does work. I know it's not for everyone, but even you just give it a try a couple of times and see how you get on. But it's definitely something I think everyone should be doing more and more, especially at the moment. So sort of every chance you get, try and sort of grasp it and get out and enjoy, because no one ever knows how long they got. So it's definitely something to think about, to ponder on. But end of the day, what's not to love with being outdoors, singing birds, the bees singing around. You got bluebells, buttercups, you got all sorts. I'll tell you why this is about. See the woodlands or my view around my hammock. I mean, that's sort of my view from the hammock for today. And I think you'll agree, or I hope you do anyway, that it is a sort of stunning place to just come chill, relax, and at least for a few hours forget about all the worries and just be at one with nature. Sounds corny, but it is what it is. One other thing I always forget to mention is when you're in a hammock, even with sort of the big trees I'm attached to, especially when you've got a breeze like today, when the trees sway with your tree straps, your hammock does actually go up and down. I mean, it's noticeable enough, you can sort of see it moving, and when you're sort of laying back and you're listening to the wind in the trees, and you can feel your hammock just raising and ever so gently up and down with the rhythm of the trees. It's something truly feel connected, even more so. So yeah, this is more a bit of a waffle video, but I hope someone takes something from it. So I'll leave that there, guys. Love and light. And don't forget, if you'd like to like and subscribe, please do so. There will be sort of more videos coming along. There'll also be some fishing videos as well when I remember to actually film the sessions. But there will be all sorts coming along. So, as I say, love and light, and I'll catch you guys in the woodland sometime. Bye.